Hey peace, this is Lilith Evernight. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. This is just a Book of Shadows vlog. I forgot what number it is, but I'll put it in the description. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about what I do on my what I have been doing on my spiritual journey since probably around last year. I started making my own oracle decks / tarot cards, and I didn't really expect much of it. You know, I did a very basic, simplistic outline of what I wanted to put on the cards. I didn't really think much of it, but you know, creating my own tarot deck, you know, with just simple watercolors, like, you know, I'm a better artist than this. I have much better art, but I just wanted to get the message there. So I just put, like, I'm really into animal totems and spiritual animals, because my totem animals come and talk to me all the time. And so I just decided to just look at nature and see what the synchronicities were. And I did not expect that making my own tarot deck, the universe would actually speak to me. So I have the elephant, I have fox, I have dragonfly. Like, you can literally do it yourself. This is a do-it-yourself. I would recommend anybody who's on whatever path you are, whether you're Wiccan, whether you're an eclectic witch, gray, whatever, or maybe if you're not a witch and you just love tarot cards and oracle cards, and maybe you don't have your own deck, I think it would also be a good idea to just go to any store like Walmart or Dollar General, wherever, or Rite Aid, whatever has index cards, and they don't cost much. The store that I got these from, it was like 50 cents literally, and I got, like, it was like in a big bulk, and I got them for 50 cents, probably like 600, 500 cards just for that cheap. And I went to Michael's and I bought like a $5 watercolor palette, which I think is worth it, because you go get watercolors somewhere else, like at a cheaper, like a store that doesn't really care for art that much, you're not going to really get a good quality color most of the time, but it depends on the person. So yeah, when you start making your own decks, don't be surprised if you start seeing the magic around you, literally. So many synchronicities had happened to me when I started doing my own deck. I started seeing the animals, like rare animals, that I would never expect to see after I started doing this deck. And you can do any kind of deck. Some people like to just do the traditional tarot, and they like to do their own and just use color pencils, watercolors, whatever, or maybe just sketches or some other unique style, and they'll just use like the 10 of Wands, the Empress, etc., etc. Or you can just use animal medicine, like an animal medicine deck, a shamanic Native American style oracle deck. This is just more of my style, but trust me, the universe knows when you are doing stuff like this, and the universe will definitely play along with you and give you messages, especially. So I decided to do animal totems and spiritual animals. So maybe let's do a card of the day and see what, you know, if somebody stumbled upon this video, maybe you needed to hear it. So I asked the universe if there's a card that would like to come out. Okay, so we have 3 cards. The card that came out was the eagle, and so, or I mean the hawk. This is just a very simplistic way, but it says spiritual guidance. It means spiritual guidance, messenger, communicator of the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Awareness, waking up from the sleeping state and seeing beyond the veil of this dream, some call it the matrix. Divine angelic guidance, synchronicities. Pay attention to the universe. God, source, goddess, spirit, whatever you see a higher power as, or you just see that the universe has a consciousness and is alive, connect with that part of your life. Connect with that part of life. And then I have the leaf, which also means synchronicity is everywhere. So if you see a leaf blowing in the wind, pay attention that, the air, the ethers, the winds, the elements are alive and they're aware, and the trees are alive, and so are you. So speak to the universe, because the universe is always speaking to you. Your inner world is your outer world. So it's like as above, so below. There's a universe inside of you, and look at the pareidolias. There is a season for everything. When a leaf falls, another one grows, and another one grows, and in the wind is speaking to you as well. So pay attention to any synchronicity. So like, let's say you ask a question about a certain difficult situation. Maybe you're having a difficult situation with friends or a relationship, or maybe a job, or maybe you're having any difficult situation. The leaf is there to show you that seasons come and go, and maybe the universe is trying to direct you in other ways. Sometimes the universe, I believe, maybe I'm wrong on this, but sometimes I see that the universe uses the negative situations to really think about things that you're doing, so that you can use that as wisdom, and really try to see that, understand the duality of life. Sometimes you have good days and sometimes you have bad days. But that's not a reason for you to sit there and complain, because I don't think the world always wants to hear us complain, because life still goes on. And then here's the bat, and the bat says death and rebirth, the shamanic journey. The shamanic journey is a healing journey. It is the realm between the physical and the spiritual realm. And it's just like, the shaman is usually like the wounded healer sometimes. The healer that was once wounded, and now they became like this powerful healer. The bat is also social. It's also friendly. It's sweet yet dark. It's a part of the underworld, and it's associated with the night and the dark, the moon, networking. So like, if you feel that you're stuck on something, it's a good time to network and be social. Kind of like, I think the butterfly and the bat have they both have that social energy. But be open-minded, and you never know what someone else has to tell you. And then, it also represents wisdom, intelligence, and work smarter, not harder. But that doesn't mean that, like, I think in my opinion, I've kind of learned that, you do have to work smart, but you do have to work hard. You can't just slack off on either side. Like, I think it's both. But then again, that's just my opinion. Whatever works for you, and then it also just means meeting new walks of life. So don't think that you're alone. So even if you don't know anybody out here or wherever you live, like, maybe it's a good time for you to, follow a passion of yours. Maybe you should do a YouTube. It's not always about, I think YouTube is not about like necessarily chasing the money all the time. It's about like, this is a platform for artists and creators and for people to connect with each other. And I think the bat represents that kind of energy. And then I feel like the more you fall in love with whatever you are aligned with, you kind of, you don't stress yourself out too much, because you know that even if you do feel alone, you have somewhere to go. You have someone to talk to. And I really feel like that energy, the bat energy, really teaches me that as well. So anyway, when my whole point is that is also a card of the day, cards of the day, and those are from my own personal oracle decks that I made. I think I'm gonna make another one. I don't know if I'm going to just make a regular tarot deck and just put my own spin on it, or I'm going to do a couple paintings that represent certain major arcanas, like the High Priestess or the Empress. I'm not sure, but I think I also want to make my own version or another version of my own tarot deck. But yeah, like my whole point is, I would say go out there and just it doesn't cost that much to make your own tarot deck, and especially people who want to be more connected to the spirit realm and really want to see the messages and really open your third eye. This is a great way to see with your mind's eye or your third eye, whatever you want to call it, and to see beyond the veil. Like, I've seen a lot of crazy things by just me doing my own tarot deck. I was actually shocked. Like, let's say you decided to do a deck like mine, and you wanted to make it based on butterflies. Don't be surprised if you go to the park and you see like hundreds and thousands of butterflies, and then like a huge rainbow comes out and then it starts raining. Like, stuff like that happens sometimes with the universe. And that's what I've also saw with me being very artistic and using my creativity combined with the spiritual realm. So this is one of my Book of Shadows vlogs, and yeah, that's what I do when I try to be more creative and when I want to connect more with the other side. So I hope you like this video, and if you guys want to see more readings, let me know, and maybe I'll start doing personal readings. And I have a, PayPal if I decide to, be consistent with that as well. I do, but I don't want to put too many genres, but I do want to start doing personal readings. I'll be talking about that later. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about, this is another way to connect with your magic and really let the magic speak to you, literally. The supernatural realm is real, and this is another great way. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification button. I think that's it. Alright, bye.